Hello everyone, welcome back to the 200 horsepower challenge on Farmlands. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I've been up to. So we've limed, reploughed the sugar field and limed it. Sugar beet field, sorry. Over in the distance we have created these two fields here. So I did manage to create two in the end. I've put a little sort of driveway or dirt track up to here, so we can easily access this field, and then we can come up and access this one. I've ploughed out this field, so again this is fairly big, as well as the one over there, but that's not too bad. I've ploughed out this field, and then I've got this one limed. Now I've changed the production. We've now got the sawmill from the Platinum expansion. So this does wood beams, planks, prefab walls, and what's the other thing? And something else. So we'll be chopping down the rest of those trees, putting them into the wood storage, and then transporting all that wood over to here to get those running. I'll be putting them in here because it's just easier. I can chop down a tree, get it in there, and yeah, and it will just sort the tree out for me, and it's a lot easier that way. What else have we got? So at the moment we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 fields to seed and roll. None of the other fields are ready to harvest yet. The 3 canola will be ready in 2 months, and the soybean, is it in here? That will be ready next month, I think. And then the barley over here is about 3 months maybe. So no harvesting to do. But the other change is this. So I mowed the grass field and I've levelled it all the way back, as I said. And now we've got a rock face going all the way along. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not even. It's a little bit of a mess if you look up close, but yeah, it's nice flat area now. So now I'm thinking I might purchase this plot, but it is quite expensive for what I've got, because I mean at the moment I have levelled it right over, so I have actually levelled part of that plot. Our plot actually stops here, so I have levelled some of that out already, but I'm thinking if I can buy this plot, we'll flatten this all back out up to the tree line, right round to there, and then we will, I've got an idea of what I want to put down here. I want to put a pig pen down in this bit, so we'll have like an access route down here, coming all the way along, pig pen, and then we'll just make the rest of this into a big grass field. So I'll be doing that soon. So the 2 grape and olive orchards I've now upgraded to level 2, so they're quicker productions. That's because the new flour mill or grain mill that we placed down. The so in the last episode I said that nothing seems to be distributing anywhere, but now everything's distributing pretty much to where it should do, apart from the sunflowers and olives, which are only distributing to the old grain mill for some reason, which actually works out better for us because I don't want them to go into the new grain mill because the production's too fast. So that suits me down to the ground. But in the new grain mill, we have gone through all of that sugar beet. So we now have 272,500 litres of sugar, and that is distributing into the 3 donut factories. But from that we got 85,000 litres of pig food. So the only 2 things that have a byproduct of pig food is sugar beet and grape juice. And I want to get pigs because I haven't done them really at all. But I also want to get pigs because I want to further that process into meat processing. So if you watch my Kalinovka series that I've recently had to stop, one of the big aims of that series was to use the meat processing plant. I did go on about it a lot, and I haven't got to because I've had to stop the series. So I would like to do that on here. So that's another reason for me wanting to get pigs. But pig food is a bit of a nightmare by the looks of it, with all the different ingredients. So to have pig food being produced as a byproduct is great. So we have already got 85,000 litres, but I want to ramp up the grape juice production to keep producing the pig food. So I am going to place 2 more grape and olive orchards and then upgrade those to level 2. So we're going to have plenty of grapes going into that production. But yeah, so at the moment we are pretty much skint. We've got just under 15,000 pounds, euros, dollars. So, actually, canola's going to be ready next month, so that's good. We can get canola oil producing. I do still need to move these trailers, but for now, what I want to do is get selling some stuff. So we've got all the oils. Just turn that off. So we've got all the oils on here. This is of course our auto load trailer, and I'm not too sure what it's doing. That's a bit odd. Yeah, so we've got 15,000 litres of oil, and we've also got 16,000 litres of clothes. Now clothes is the best price this month now. So yeah, another big payday coming up. But you can see in the bottom left of the F1 menu, we can carry 44 pallets. So I've got space for another 13 pallets. So I'm going to just go up to the grain mill and get the 13 pallets of grape juice. But before we do that, so I've driven over this I've no idea what... Right, let me see if it's this lumberjack super strength. Maybe that's doing it, I don't know. Yeah, so how many times have I driven over this bridge, backwards and forwards? I even stopped to look for a collectible. And guess what? There's one of the collectibles. So I saw Krustu's last 2 episodes of Calmlands, and he's collecting the collectibles. So when I know where some are, I'm going to collect them. It's extra money. We've got stuff we need to do. So yeah, I'm going to collect them. So that's one. I know where there's another 2. So we will collect those on the way back in a second. Let's just swing round here. So if we go up to the production, we want grape juice and we want 13 oh okay, so it's not, they're not 1,000 litre pallets then. Right. They must be about 700 litre. Oh, 432. Right, okay. So we're not going to get as much from that as I thought, but it's still money in the bank that we need. And although it loads. See, now this is what I need to install, that mod. That that locks the dolly so that we can reverse. Yeah, so it doesn't load very evenly, but it does load multiple things, so it's always good. Alright, I'll see you up at the shop. Hey, made it up to the shop and sell points. Was a little bit slower this time, but we have got a lot more weight. Grape juice and clothes are on there as well, so, but still didn't drop below 22 mile an hour, so, or kilometers an hour. So it's still the best pulling machine we have at the moment. So can we get it all in one time? Come on. I think we've done it. Yes. Wow. 416. That is pretty awesome. And we have got other stuff to sell. We've still got more grape juice. We've got donuts. We've got coffee beans, roasted coffee beans. Yeah, quite a few bits. So we can move on with our next plan. So we're just coming down to the lake here because there is another collectible that I know of, which is just near this rock here, I think. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. There it is. And we'll just quickly drive to the third one, which is on another bridge. So I think the next places to look will be other bridges. Just leave that there for a second. Yeah, I was wondering where they were going to sort of pop up, because there we go. Because there's not really a lot of places. There's nothing at the existing new farmer farm or new starter farm, and there's nothing up on that ledge near the BGA that I know of where those two sheds were. So other than that, it's only the sell points and shop and bridges and rocks. So there's still 14 left. So there must be some in other places. But yeah, so 581,000 at the moment. Just fed the chickens and just taken a load of TMR up to the cows. And then I think the BGA is full of electric charge, so in fact we'll just stop and switch that over to selling now to catch that on the hour. There we go, so that will sell shortly, and then I just need to top up a few of the bits, and then we can crack on with getting some seeding done. There's a couple of bits I want to buy, so yeah, I'll just get some of the bits topped up, get the other all the trailers moved out the shop spawn point, and then I'll see you back down there shortly. So we're just going to sell our planter and then we're going to spend a load of money again. So I'm going to get I'm going to get a new planter. I've decided I'm going to put potatoes in that field. So new planter, we're going to get a second roller, same as the one we've got, and then we're going to get a new seeder as well, or maybe two, not sure yet. So we'll repair that, repaint it, yeah, possibly two seeders, or one, and we'll keep the existing one. I'm not too sure yet. Reason there's some lime bags in the middle of the road, the store deliveries, I think it's probably set so it goes across up to the Fiat Agri. So when it was full on the other side of the fence, it just spawned the lime bags in the middle of the road, which was helpful. But right, yeah, so planters. So got a couple of options. Got these Lizard M99, got a 6 metre, 8 metre and a 10 metre. And then we've also got no, sorry, that was it, yeah. So it was this, the 10 metre one. That'll make life a lot easier. It is in John Deere colours at the moment, but I might change that to class colours because got a bit of a class thing going on. Well, I say that we've got a class tractor and a forage wagon, and that's it. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with class colours. So green and white. Red wheels, maybe? Yeah. That'll do. So that's our new planter. A lot wider. Get the roller while we're here. So we'll get another multi-roller because we can mulch as well. Tell you what, let's do class colours for everything we can from now on, I think. And then a cedar. Now, we obviously have the case. So we could get another one of those. But I kind of want to try this. So these are tandem. They are direct seeders, and actually, no, changed my mind. Yes, it's that one, the tandem one. They're 83 grand each. I think that's 9 meters. What's this? Right, so this is the thing with cedars, they're bloody expensive. So I thought I'd downloaded a Fieldstone 8 meter, but I haven't by the looks of it. So it's still only 6 meter, but it's 80 grand. I think I might get this. Solid fertilizer. I don't know. Don't know. If we're going 6 meter, I might as well. But that doesn't fertilize. That's 9 meters, but it needs 225 horsepower. I don't think I'd want to risk it. Right, 6 metre. This one has got bigger capacity. 6 metre wide. 180 horsepower. So I think we could use this for the bigger fields. And then keep the case for the smaller fields. I think that is what I'm going to do. Bigger fields as in the capacity. Yeah, right. Might have been the wrong decision, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, let me get these filled up. Open cover. Still only takes 1200 litres of seed. Oh, what am I doing? Potatoes. Huh. Oh, I need a potato planter for potatoes. What have I done? Right, we're going to do another cornfield. I need a potato planter as well. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Not to worry, it'll be fine. We will do corn in one field, and we will get a potato planter. So, corn, which field do we want to do corn in? Let's do it in the opposite field to the existing cornfield, I think. So how does this unfold? Just like that. Right, so we'll get him started. Oh, no, 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 no. Sunflowers. How did that change to sunflowers? Hopefully this will let me change to corn. I thought I put that on corn. No, I didn't, did I? Oh, what an idiot. Right. I think that has changed it. Yeah, corn. Good. Right. So, next tractor. Where's all my tractors? So, go and get the other seeder. I think we're gonna go for oats. Do that in the top field over there. Duh. This is the only thing that I struggle with how I've built the farmyard. This seeder. The only thing I have problem with. Oh, where's that joint? Here we can do something with that. So it's a bit too close. So what I'm going to do is just cut a tiny bit of this off. I always end up doing that. I like to keep it straight, nice straight edge, and I just wander over for like one line, if you like. So that should now recognise that as two separate fields. There we go. Excellent. Right. 5.2. We'll do 2 headlands. Sharp. Start job. So, got oat going in there. And then the third one, if I can find my third tractor. Where? That's because it's hidden around the corner from the shed, look. Oh dear. All fun, isn't it? So, what are we likely to need? Now for this one, I'm going to use the solid fertiliser that's in the production. Let's just clear up these little bags here. So it doesn't take a lot of solid fertiliser, it's more seed. That was the other thing as well, I think this has a rear hitch. Or was it a different one? Might have been a different one. There are a lot of these Vaderstadt seeders on ModHub, different variants. I'm sure I saw one that had a it had a rear hitch, so you could pull a, it says start filling, but it won't let me. Yeah, it had a rear hitch, so you could pull a roller behind it as well, so. Alright, I'll just buy the seed and fertiliser. I've got to buy the seed anyway. But hopefully the seed will last quite a while. It's going to be a lot of seed though, isn't it? Probably about to spend 30 grand on seed. But it will last a while, so it's fine. Now, the other thing, let's buy this plot. Because once these are all set off, I want to start, I want to get this bit sorted. I think what I might also do is sell some of the bits at the end of the month, because we're going to have possibly another 3 pallets of clothes, and it's the best time to sell, so why not? And we'll have some oils, and we'll also have some the coffee and donuts, etc. So yeah, we'll still have quite a few bits to get on with. Take a little bit of solid fertiliser, isn't it? Yeah, I'll get him off. What did we say we were going to plant? What shall we plant? Let's do some wheat. So why has he not seeded that little bit there? Strange. Yes, I've still got a few little bits to do. I've got to get the wood into that production to get that going. Yeah, a bit to do. So, where are we going? Off. Let's just make sure. So we've got oats going in there. Got another cornfield coming in here. Yeah, potatoes. So, potato technology. Don't think I've ever done potatoes. Actually planted them. Uh, 3 meters. But it does fertilise. No, seed. They don't fertilise, do they? Might come back to the potato stuff. Oh dear. We'll leave these to plod on. Now, what do we want to do? So we may as well get in here and mow all this, get it collected up before we level it out. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And bring you back in when that's done. Oh, I may have bought another planter. In fact, I have bought another planter. I've still got the old one. I say the old one. I've only just bought that one, but yeah, the other one. But this is the Kinsey 3665, but this is the multi-fruit planter. Now, it does say unrealistic. I think the working speed may be slightly higher and the capacity is, or there is an option for a bigger capacity, but I've stuck with the standard capacity. Oh god, yeah, 49 mile an hour. Ooh. Kilometers an hour. Yeah, I didn't realise that actually. But it doesn't fertilise, but it does all the base game crops. So it will do potatoes, which is what I've bought it for. So I probably will keep it after we've planted the field, and I probably will limit the working speed, because 49 kilometers an hour is it's pretty ridiculous, really. But yeah, as I say, the reason I've brought this is for the potatoes, and it's 12 meters. But it is lovely class colours. It's the class variant, so you can have all sorts of brands. But yeah, so I'm going to get on and plant these potatoes. So yeah, I think I'll stick to. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's set the cruise control to 12. So we won't be going any faster than 12. So yeah, the only really unrealistic part of it is the fact that it's planting potatoes. I don't know whether I don't suppose a planter can plant potatoes, because otherwise base game planters would have that option, I would have thought, but I might be wrong. I am not a farmer in real life, so but yeah, so I'm going to get this done. So, looks like it's going to go through quite a lot of seed. That was nearly 4,000 litres there. Just keep going backwards and forwards, topping up. Field shouldn't take too long, I don't think. What's that bag? Did I just grab that from the road? Oh, that's good then. I needed to move that bag. Bonus. I did mow and collect the grass from that little bit there, and we actually got 140,000 litres. So topped up the sheep pens and put the rest into the farm production. So we've still got 500,000 litres of grass, but we've also got about 400,000 litres of TMR now, so got a good stock of that. So I probably will stop the TMR production for a little while, just make pure silage. Every little helps for the BGA. So yeah, carry on with this.
A treat, and I notice as we start, you glow in the dark. Yeah, you glow in the dark. Yeah, you glow in the dark. Where are we going? We don't care. Where will we stop? We will never stop. Have yourself a merry little evening. Hard flirtation, good vibration, let the world around us wait for us while we go hard. Flirtation, good vibration, let the world around us wait for us while we go. Feel my engine overheating, feel my engine overheating, feel my engine overheating, heating. The way you want me, the way I want you to, the way you want me, the way I want you to, the way you want me, the way I want you to, the way you want me, the way I want you to go hard. Flirtation, good vibration, let the world around us wait for us while we go.
So just finish off by fertilising potato field. But yeah, we've got a bit of a collection of planters and seeders now. We've got 2 of each. So definitely going to keep the 2 seeders. But I think we're going to sell the lizard planter, the first one we got, and then we'll just use the new one, the multi-fruit one. But we'll use it in the same way, so we won't use it as, you know, fast farming. We'll stick to sort of 12 to 14 kilometers an hour. and we'll just leave it at the standard capacity. I think that's absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll get a bit of money back for the lizard planter. I do need to level out the grass field and then plough that. And then I also need to address the cow barn, but we will do that in the next episode. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I have apologies, the last episode, the one before this, was, I think it ended up being about an hour and 15 minutes. Try to keep them under an hour, but I think this episode and the last one I've been a bit here, there and everywhere. I haven't really had a plan for the episode, so I need to get back to trying to sort of plan what I'm going to do in an episode, just so it's a bit more fluid and it's a bit easier to watch. I'm trying to do sort of more jump cut bits, just so that we can sort of progress along a bit faster, which isn't something I'm used to doing, so you'll have to bear with me a bit while I try and sort of do that. But yeah, I'll as I say, I'll leave that one here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.